Hello everyone, I am OliveGrummer. This is Royce, aka Squid.
No, use my name.
Squid, aka Squid.
Yeah, Squid, aka Squid.
I have a problem with a video. I don't have a problem with the video that Forever World released. I have a problem with the topic that Forever
Basically,
the video.
Like many of y'all anime watchers out there, you'll probably, that also love YouTube, probably sub to Forever World, because why not? Forever World is like the tyrant, like he's like the giant of the whole anime
the titan
news,
of anime
news and anime reviews.
Blah,
he just
blah,
puts
blah.
out content after content after content. I mean, you probably also subbed to like Sawyer Image from Roger Bass and those guys. But
Yeah.
Forever World's probably on your list, right? And we, he dropped some videos recently, letting us know about some things that's happening with Dragon Ball Super.
And like, nothing against him. Like, this isn't anything we have against him.
Dragon Ball lore.
This is the stuff we have about the topic of the video, and it just kind of makes me mad seeing how okay he was with it, and like.
I mean, it really doesn't matter because I love Forever World.
Yeah,
so
no,
this
like,
is the video. This
like,
is not a video about Forever World.
This is not about him. It's just
about
like
SLs,
how are people
about,
okay with this? Like why aren't people calling it out? Like, this is complete BS.
Okay, okay. What was the first Saiyan's name? I don't remember his name. We can look it up.
Yamoshi,
Yeah.
Yamoshi or something
Yamoshi
like that.
or something like that. So basically, Akira Toriyama basically had a video where he basically said Yamoshi was the first Saiyan.
Yeah, it was an interview.
Interview where he said Yamoshi was the first Saiyan, and him and 5 of his warrior friends, turned their back on everybody else, and they left, and then he became a Super Saiyan, and he fought, and he almost died, and then. Yeah, and he died and he floated around, became a Super Saiyan God, and he's like the original legend, or something along those lines. Which I mean, it doesn't really make sense. Like, I mean, one, it doesn't matter that much, so why I say it.
Yeah, and then 2, wasn't Bardock the first
Super Saiyan? I mean, like, that's what they made it seem like. So it seems like Akira Toriyama just basically pulled this out of his back pocket.
Yeah, unless we're 100% wrong and he's not the first Saiyan.
I mean. He went back in time and they never I don't think they never officially stated it, but that's basically kind of how it was that Bardock kind of was the first Saiyan.
Yeah.
Because they had Chilled, and Chilled is Frieza's like great grandfather or something like that.
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah, his like ancestor, all that, and like all that kind of lined up, so it definitely made sense.
Yeah, and like I always thought he was the first Saiyan, and I almost texted you and Dante the other night when I first saw that video. I was like, yo, hold on. Was Bardock the first Saiyan, yes or no?
I thought he was.
I always thought he was. But I mean, if we are wrong, somebody correct us in the comments.
That's not really what irks my nerves that much. I mean, it's whatever, but I mean, it's Akira Toriyama. So, and then you go to SLs. SLs, that's just a whole bag of shit. I don't understand why.
Like, well, okay, first of all, what's the point?
It's like directly, like any Star Wars fans out there, is basically directly related to like midichlorian. Because like in the original trilogy, nobody, the Force had no like scale to it.
Yeah.
And then whenever the prequels came out, Fanimation and all that, then something called midichlorian levels or whatever. Mm-hmm. I mean, which personally for me, I actually like midichlorian levels, whatever. But it seems like, I mean, because like they kind of like just said it, and it kind of fits in the Star Wars universe a little bit. Yeah. But SLs are just... Yeah,
no, like the whole thing, it's just he's like, okay, you have to have SLs, and then you have to have a good heart, and then it has to be a calm environment. Okay, first of all, let me just say this.
Goku ain't never had no calm environment.
Yeah, okay. And then second of all, why don't you just you have to have a good heart?
Yeah, I mean...
That would make more sense.
He didn't flush it out well, and it just seems like... It basically, exactly what it seems like is like a way out from what happens with Universe 6.
Yeah, exactly.
What happened with Universe 6 in, like, the anime. I mean, everybody knows the manga is head and shoulders better than the anime. Because it has way less BS in it, but still... Like, I mean, I guess it's just like this with the... I mean, Akira Toriyama forgot that Super Saiyan 2 was...
Exactly, I was going to bring that point up.
Well, he forgot... No, he thought Super Saiyan 2 was Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, Toriyama is known to not be... like consistent with things.
Yeah, and
his memory forgets.
What's her name?
Things.
I can't remember her name.
Is it one of the androids?
No, not android.
Pam Bulma.
No, old school.
Rest in peace, voice actor.
Yeah, but I can't remember her name.
The girl with the motorcycle.
Girl with the motorcycle. Can't remember her name. But yeah, but the only reason she wasn't Dragon Ball Z is because he literally forgot she was a character.
Yeah, like okay. What I'm thinking is, for the Yamoshi aspect, for the Yamoshi aspect, I'm thinking oh god, I'm about to be real close to the camera, but I'm thinking he forgot about Bardock.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I think he honestly
Maybe.
forgot about.
I mean,
Bardock.
honestly, I think he just gave a he just winged the answer because that's how he just rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep talking while I type.
He just winged. Her name is like real on the tip of my tongue.
It's not Momo. But yeah, no, it's one of those things. It's not Vidal.
No, it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember it for nothing.
Launch?
He's Launch.
That's what it was.
He totally forgot about Launch.
But it's just like it's like we're going with like somebody who's inconsistent. Either A, he's just making all of this up.
I mean,
to throw us in for a loop.
Yeah, he kind of is.
Or he may have actually forgotten.
He probably but I mean, SOs like I feel like the reason why I'm really mad at SOs, okay, if he came out with SOs like during the Android saga, which would have been the perfect time to do it. By the way,
yeah, exactly.
And that would have been right after Frieza. That's when the Red Ribbon Army, when he dropped all the androids and things like that, that would have been a perfect time to drop. Like, SOs are, perfect time to drop. The reason why a lot of Star Wars people hate the midichlorian thing, but like it makes sense that it was mentioned in the prequels and not in the original trilogy because prequels are before the original trilogy, and like that's basically, you can kind of use that argument too to why the lightsaber combat was not as good and not as coordinated.
Yeah,
but that's not the real reason is that it just wasn't coordinated because. Wasn't as coordinated.
Yeah. That's different talk.
Different talk, different topic, whatever. But still, like I think he was just an out for what happened with Kaba. Oh, his name's Kaba, right?
Kaba was the first.
What happened?
And
Kaba
then you have Khalifa and Kale. But Kaba, I can understand Kaba because Vegeta pushed him to his limits.
But
and it was pure. Okay, hold on. And then another thing that's inconsistent is the anger aspect.
Yeah, because
don't you have to be Super Saiyan?
But no, he did say if you have like all of the other requirements, anger can drive you to Super Saiyan. That's why.
It's just.
But no, it's inconsistent.
It's confusing.
I feel like what happens is the people that run Dragon Ball Super, they basically just needed strong people and they needed like things interesting to happen. So they made the fusion of Kale and Califa. Strong enough to hang on with Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku or times 10 Goku.
Is
still... it kind of makes sense, but I feel like he should have wiped her.
Yeah,
but ain't the point. But Ultra Instinct definitely wiped her. But
I will say though, this is kind of off topic, but I'm gonna tie it in with the topic. Even with the amount of S cells that they have, I don't think they should have been able to go that high of level.
Yeah, they're definitely on a more peaceful planet, and they do things. So I feel like they were honestly I feel like they were overpowered. The fight was cool, so like that. But
then if you try and tie that in with the S cells explanation, it doesn't make sense.
You don't know what life they've been through. You don't know. You don't know like what their fathers did, and you don't know any of that. So it could have happened with this weak explanation, but what I'm saying really is like, Khalifa. I think I speak for a lot of the Dragon Ball Super fandom that I hated that character. I hated both of them. I hated Kel, Khalifa. I hated the fusion.
I hated how fast they got strong.
Yeah,
how strong they got.
Yeah, but whenever Goku pulled that X Games grind on that wave,
and
hit her that Super Saiyan point blank.
That
Kamehameha point blank. Oh my god, I wanted her to leave so bad. I hated her.
I didn't expect to go down that low, actually.
Yeah, I hated her to carry.
Yeah, no,
but this also this is why Ichiro Oda gets so much love because he foreshadows things way better than any other manga comic.
Oh yeah,
because you go back to Kishimoto from Naruto. All right, you watch the first part of Naruto. They never bring up Tail Beast like that. They never bring up the Tail Beast star. They never bring up Hashirama cells. They never bring they never bring up they don't really bring up Jinchuriki all that much. Kakashi gets much stronger with the Mangekyo Sharingan. And these are people that should know about Tail Beast.
Yeah.
Like Jiraiya should know well about Tail Beast. Kakashi should know very well about Tail Beast. Somehow it doesn't slip that Minato was Naruto's father. I don't know how they kept that secret.
Spoiler.
Yeah, it's not really a spoiler, but
but it's
if you started watching Naruto, but
then one thing with Oda, the only main inconsistency that I can think of right now is just hockey.
And
I don't think he planned for it to be such big.
He still had a better idea.
Yeah, it's still one of those things. I'm sorry for the lighting, still going in and out.
And hockey doesn't. I would argue that hockey does not play as big as a role in One Piece as Tail Beast do in Naruto.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, I'm not argue that. I think that's the truth.
That's a fact. Okay.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of how it goes, but like Akira Toriyama is like this notorious for forgetting things. He forgot about launch. He forgot about Super Saiyan 3 and how it looked. He forgot about all of these things.
It's just one of those things where it's just like, is he? And you guys tell us in the comments. Do you think this is actually going to be, produced in the series where we're gonna have a Yamoshi, what is it, AMV, not AMV, but a Yamoshi OVO, and honestly, is he gonna tie it in? What do you guys think about the SLs? And
I mean, what do you think about it? I mean, in the day, I ain't gonna act like I'm not gonna watch it because I am.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna enjoy it. It's probably gonna be good. But and then at the end of the day, will it answer the questions? I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon Super's power level doesn't make sense. All these doesn't make sense. I mean, it's different when you explain things, like early on in show, and then it kind of builds into the plot.
Rather than explaining it in an interview
later on when all these things are
some people will see it and then it will get explained by somebody like for Neverworld or
the whole thing about it, this S cell thing could explain everything that happened, but it doesn't matter if it could explain or not. Why right now? And I feel like you're just doing this to build.
Yeah, exactly.
You got so much backlash from everybody saying why. You got so much backlash from everybody kind of saying, why is this girl so strong? Why is she hanging with Goku like this? And things like that. I mean, I'm still gonna watch Dragon Ball Z Super, but I definitely
we'll still be doing our reviews weekly.
The manga chapter, the mangas are better, and the manga's coming after. The manga's behind.
That might be why it's better because they're seeing the episode and they're like, okay, people didn't like this, let's fix it.
But also, funny enough, Akira Toriyama actually has more of a direct touch with the manga than but I mean, I guess maybe he's rethinking his ideas and how things are happening.
Yeah,
he has more direct correlation. I don't know. But
we'll leave it to you guys to let us know what you think in the comments below. Go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. Check the links. Social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, donations. Live streams will be back soon within, what is today? The 2nd, so within 3 to 4 days, depending on when they get it back. The 5th or the 6th. Anyways, let us know what you guys think again. Huh?
Who's back?
YouTube when they let it back.
Oh, yeah.
Back. Yeah. I don't know. It says it expires on the 5th, so it could be the 6th is when I get it.
Whenever the thing I jumped.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't take this the wrong way. We have nothing against For Neverworld.
Yeah,
it's the video we watched that brought up the topic, and we were like, wait a second, are you listening to this?
Honestly, it seems like BS.
It just seems like a BS topic, and
it seems like a BS excuse to why everything's happening.
Yeah.
At least for the SL thing. Like the other thing,
it's just confusing, because I honestly thought Bardock... Yeah, he could have forgot about Bardock.
I mean, he should flesh it out, because it's not really that fleshed out. Yeah. He should flesh it out, and I see how I feel about it.
And I feel like somebody who knows a lot about anime should have brought that topic up.
Bardock is definitely not the first Super Saiyan god. But Super Saiyan, that's what it seemed like.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and in honor of the Don Tanimal himself, peace.